everyone. Okay, so I told you in my greeting video that I was going to be showing you all sorts of places and resources where you can find online books. And so today we're going to start with the main site, One Access, from the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library. There are two ways to get there. Neither one is very difficult. The first way is just to go to cmlibrary.org, and then you're going to have to scroll and find One Access and click. And it's not hard to find, but I actually have a way that I've simplified it for our friends here at school. And if you are on a laptop or a desktop, you can easily save this website as a favorite. Or if you're on an iPad, you can click, there's like that little down button arrow thing. You can click it and add a button to home screen. I'll tell you where to do that bookmark or home screen or favorite in just a moment when we get there. What I want you to know right now is I sent out an email. I think you should be receiving that email Thursday evening. And that email has your student ID number in it. Now, to get into One Access or all of the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library portals, you need your student ID number. You do not just need the number by itself, but you need the number with the letters LNC in front of it. And in the email that I sent your parents, it had sample, and then it showed you a sample that said LNC, and then it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 after it. But it'll actually be LNC and your student ID number also in that email. What was I going to say? So your student ID number is in that email. You need, the LNC has no capital letters and no spaces. So that's that part. We're going to go ahead and get to the resource so you can find it. The first thing that you need to do is you have to get to my website. So I've linked everything really easily under my website. And my website is under the Lake Norman Charter Elementary page. So if I go to the Lake Norman Charter Elementary page, and you should only have to do this once, and then you can earmark, bookmark, favorite, add to home screen, whatever kind of device you are on, you can do that easily from the page that I'm going to. So we're going to go under Academics, Specials, Media Center, and then my website's right down there at the bottom. So click into that. And now is when you could go add this to favorites. So this is the screen that I would add to favorites for laptops or desktops. And then for iPads, I would just add a button to the home screen. Okay, so you're going to want to go under resources. I have this linked under resources for you. And under resources, you are going to need to go to One Access. It's that very first link that I have there for you. When you are in One Access, click Elementary School. Hold on one second. Hey, I'm recording real quick. So if you don't mind shutting this door and waiting. Thank you. All right, so you're here. Scroll down. One Access shows you all of the resources that you have. These are great resources. Mango Languages, PebbleGo, the Power Knowledge series is awesome. I'm going to be explaining all of these to you in depth as we go throughout this online time together. World Book, I know a lot of you. But down here, the ebooks. This is the ebook section, ebooks and more. This is what we're going to explore today. So the NC Kids Digital Library has so many books in it, as does Overdrive and Hoopla. But the one that we're going to start on today is one that our kids are used to and know how to navigate in here in the Media Center. We use this on the Smart Board frequently. So if your child is a first grader and up, they have used this in this Media Center, and it has a lot of great online books. And I said your child, but if you're a student listening to this, then you've used Tumblebooks with me before. So you can click right here to go to Tumblebooks, or you could go to Miss Whitfield's website, and that second thing takes you straight to Tumblebooks. So if you're a parent watching and you are really interested in any of those other resources that I just highlighted really quickly, Know that I will go in depth about them later on, but that's how you get to them. If you are a kid and you just want to read Tumblebooks, click on Tumblebooks from my website. So much easier. All right, and this is where you have to put an LNC and then your student ID number. And it will log you into Tumblebooks. Now, in Tumblebooks, you can click any of the books that you might want to read. Storybooks. These are going to be the books that are more like picture books. Now, sometimes they're longer picture books like Pink and Golly, or more of one of those beginning chapter books. Read-alongs are going to read you the book and then highlight the word as you go along. Ebooks are going to be more straight like chapter books. So you might see like Because of Winn-Dixie in here. So a lot of Kate DiCamillo books get housed in Tumblebooks. And something else to remember is Tumblebooks is kind of like Netflix in the sense that it doesn't keep the same things all the time. So maybe Because of Winn-Dixie is your most favorite book and you come in here and you read Because of Winn-Dixie and you want to come back and read it again and you come and it's not here. That happens. They take books out and they put books in. So every now and then they update the book list within Tumblebooks. So it's not always going to be the same consistent books, just like if you were watching Netflix, it's not going to be the same consistent, it's not going to be the same consistent shows and movies in Netflix. Okay. And then graphic novels. I know a lot of our friends really like graphic novels. These are going to be, and we even have Geronimo Stilton graphic novels in here, which we don't have in our media center. So that's pretty cool. And for my nonfiction lovers, you've got a plethora of nonfiction books that you can go through. They are organized. Each of these tabs that I showed you are organized based off of categories. So this is animals, history, geography. But if you go under something like storybooks, it's going to be new books, award winners, alphabet books, early readers. So you'll see under each category, there is a new way to like search for books. Now, if there's something specific you want, you can go under Tumble Search up at the top, and you can search by the title of the book, by the author, by the subject, and come up with other options that it will show you. Now, that's the first thing I wanted you to know. There's something else I want you to know. On my website, I will be linking to my virtual media center. And my virtual media center has different things that you can click on. Obviously, here we clicked to watch the video about me. This, and then over here, I hid this. So some of you might have seen it, some of you might not. This little guy, you could have clicked on him and it was a read aloud. Those were the only 2 clicks, and I wanted to see if anybody clicked on this guy, so I've kind of been watching the views that it gets, and most people haven't realized it's over there. So this upcoming week, it will look a little bit different than this, but you will watch my video, obviously, from here, and then you will have some games I will link you to from my computer when you click on it, and there's a little icon that says click here to go to some online games. And then there's a little sloth that's sitting here that says click here for a read aloud. So those are the 3 clicks that you can do this week. My laptop, watching this video from the smartboard, and the read aloud on the bookcase. I will walk you through some of these like clicks that you're going to have to make every week because like I've already been planning for some weeks in the future and there are lots of clicks, but they're really funny. Some clicks are hidden that I might not tell you about. So if you want to find all those funny hidden things, you might want to just like move your cursor around, like your mouse or whatever. And you can tell when it changes from that like cursor that can't click on something to the cursor that can. For example, watch this guy. Do you see how he changed from the pointer to the finger? Yeah. And again, but over here it didn't because there's no clicks today on that website. Okay, guys. So the things we learned today. How to get to One Access, our student ID number, LNC, and then the student ID number to get in as your library card. Came in an email to your parents on Thursday evening. And finally, how to navigate my Bitmoji classrooms or media centers. All right, peace out. Hope you have a great week. Can't wait to see you in person soon. Bye.